Counterside is a side-scrolling anime action hero collector gacha game that I have been playing recently, and I gotta say, there is a lot to do in this game, and it can definitely feel a little bit overwhelming at times. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sora, and I'll be working with Sticks on the MMObyte mobile channel. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like our content. All gaming content is played and recorded on the BlueStacks emulator while I wait to get my phone fixed, and is from an Android perspective. Counterside is a pretty interesting game as far as hero collector games go. At the moment, the game seems to be only available for the Southeast Asian region in English, but it's not hard to gain access to the game when you use apps like TapTap, for example. The game doesn't have a region lock, so you can definitely play this if you feel like it, even if it is not available in your region at the moment. The story mode missions are pretty deep in what they offer the players, and I feel like at times it can feel a little overwhelming. As a hero collector game, the method of getting to the action seems pretty straightforward in the first chapter, but as you progress, you have to figure out the best methods of clearing the map of the enemies, all while completing the tasks asked of you per mission. This can sound easy enough, but as you are able to unlock more teams and available places to move on the battlefield, there are specific methods that you may need to figure out to complete all 3 tasks for each chapter mission. Before you can even get into the action, you must move your teams around the battlefield in what can sometimes feel like a board of chess. You move your battleships around the field and engage in combat, which then takes you into the actual team combat system. Once landing and engaging the enemies, you have to fight off several waves of enemies while protecting your battleship from being destroyed. The combat can be very fast and the skills are very flashy and exciting, and there are ultimate skills that can be activated, and while they are pretty cool looking, they are not as exciting to watch compared to other hero collector games like Epic 7 or Heroica. A lot of the extra features unlock pretty late in Counterside. You must first complete chapter 1 before you can unlock the auto feature in combat, while PvP as well as other features like the dorm rooms and offline missions are available even further down the line of the game's content. Having to complete chapter 2 to get even more features, it doesn't sound like a lot at first, but if you're trying to unlock all the tasks for each mission in each chapter, it can feel like it is a lot to do before you unlock a lot of the extra features in the game. Not only is there auto for the combat, but there is also auto for the battleship maneuvering as well, and while that can sound pretty convenient, don't expect to clear the 3 tasks for each mission by relying on the auto itself. Also, placement of each character in the load up for each mission is important too. Deciding who comes out first and in what order can make all the difference, so relying on auto grouping can also not be very advantageous in the long run. Once you get the hang of these things though, the game can be pretty smooth sailing for the most part, though I have to admit I'm still stuck on certain tasks being completed. Trying to find the best way to complete them can be pretty annoying at times. The character models are 2D in game and the action is side-scrolling, so it's not very exciting in terms of 3D models or crazy action sequences, but the character designs are really nice to look at and I enjoy the live 2D art in the character menus. For me personally, I do like more 3D model designs, but overall I'd say the game characters are very well done for what it is. There's also not just waifus in the game, there are also some pretty great looking male characters too, though I don't know how many there are as SSR because I don't have any at the moment. Not only can you get high quality waifus and husbandos, but you also have to focus on your battleships too. There are different types of ships that you can craft as well as level them up as well. The game recently handed out a funny panda SR ship for free, which I thought was pretty cute. As with most anime style games, the story content cinematics are played out like a visual novel, and there is a lot of content to be read if you are interested in getting to know the story. Each completed mission hands out plenty of goodies as well as completing the story mission cutscenes as well. As I mentioned before, there is also PvP available in the game. You can do auto combat games with bot versions of player defending teams, real-time friendly combat as well as real-time ranked matches too. So if you're interested in getting your game face on, you can dive into the real-time ranked matches and see how good you can be. The gacha seems kinda generous, but generous in giving me SSR characters that I am not even rolling for. I have been trying to roll on the Defender banner, but I keep getting SSR support units. I'm now 5 times 10 pulls away from getting her as a guaranteed pity. It seems pretty funny though that when rolling on the raid up banners for certain SSR, I get a bunch of SSR characters that I'm not even trying to roll for. Overall, I'd say that Counterside is very rich in content, and you will have plenty of things to do in the game when playing. You will definitely not get bored if content is your concern. In fact, you may find it a bit overwhelming with what's available for you to play. I love all the different styles of characters you can potentially earn from the gacha, and so far I've been able to get a pretty steady flow of gems and summon tickets to try your luck at the gacha rate up banners. I'm on the fence on whether I truly love this game or not, however, but I know I'm not a fan of the chess style battleship system. It's definitely interesting and different from other gacha hero collectors, but I don't know if it's for me. The side-scrolling action combat, however, I do like that a lot, and I think it's really cool to try and fight off the various waves of enemies to protect your ship, as well as how to focus on your character's load up to make sure the best units come out at the right time to get the best out of your combat teams. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Counterside. Please remember, this is just a first impression, not to be confused with a full review, and my experiences expressed in this video are my own. Thank you for watching. I'm Sora, and this is MMO Byte Mobile. Feel free to follow me on all my socials, and you can also find me on my own YouTube channel. Links are all in the description and pinned comment below.